Paradice was founded almost 17 years ago now by David Paradice, and it was ostensibly a small cap Australian equity manager. I joined 10 years ago to start up the large cap fund at Paradice, and the reason I joined Paradice was that a couple of the investment professionals, the guys that run the mid cap fund here, were known to me from my previous employment at BT Financial Group. And prior to BT, I was also at Rothschild Australian Asset Management. And prior to that, got hired out of London after completing a Masters in Business Administration. Well, share prices can quite often be the subject of emotion and sentiment. So share prices of the companies listed in Australia whip around quite a bit, really as a result of investor sentiment and emotion. So for Paradice, that creates opportunities. The volatility in those share prices creates opportunities for us to buy shares cheaply and ultimately sell them expensive. Investment philosophy at Paradice is that markets are inefficient because they focus overly on the profit and loss statement of the companies listed in Australia. So our predominant focus within Paradice Investment Management is to look at cash flow, which is ultimately what you get paid as dividends, and balance sheets, which provide the foundation of any investment. There's multiple ways in which we go about investing, how we go about investing our clients' money. The first of which is really a rigorous program of company visitation. So we literally go out and see as many companies listed on the ASX as we can, as a means of identifying potential money-making opportunities for clients. The second thing we do is we have a pretty much unconstrained and extensive travel budget. So literally we go anywhere in the world required to get a good idea of the companies, their competitors, their customers and their clients, to understand the fundamentals around any particular investment. And the last thing we do to investigate investment opportunities is we look at investment screens. So we have screens internally that look at some 500 companies that throw up companies that are typically cheap on free cash flow type measures, i.e. good cash flow characteristics. Australian large caps are considered basically as the top 50 names in Australia, but our fund is actually benchmarked against the ASX 200. So whilst we call ourselves a large cap fund, we have the capacity to invest in both mid caps, large caps and smaller companies, which are considered sort of the X 100 top companies in Australia. A key risk for the Paradice Australian Equities Large Cap Fund is really around economic growth in terms of maintaining economic growth domestically, any changes in interest rates, and also exogenous factors like market-related events such as like Brexit or indeed even the election of a unpopular Prime Minister, for example. All can impact equities and therefore our fund. You should invest in Australian Paradice large caps, one because of the experience of the team. All of us have almost or at least 20 years experience investing in Australian equities. And second, and perhaps most importantly, are the outcomes. That is, we have greater than a 10-year track record of beating the market. Recommended time frame for investing, not just within Paradice Australian large caps, but indeed any equities or volatile asset classes, should be at least 3 to 5 years. Because quite often, from germination from the idea to the actual proven investment case, i.e. making money, can take that period of time.